Okay, so this video we're going to talk about 3 social media marketing tips. So the first tip is if you're, make sure that you actually communicate with your followers, with your fans, with your friends. Don't just pitch them stuff. Don't just keep trying to sell them stuff. Don't keep asking for things. You really have to work your audience. You have to be very genuine and connect with them and participate and be a part of it. I think the more time you devote to establishing that you're really there and you're active and you're going to be part of the community as much as you're there to do business, it's going to really help you out a great deal with everything else that you're trying to do. With our experience, when we've been pushing out just like information and random tidbits here and there, we've been able to get followers, but as far as people that are willing to take action or care enough about what we're trying to do to actually check out some of the other stuff we're doing, then we've noticed that we really had to, devote some time and actually nurture our audience and build relationships and stuff like that. So, social media, it's wonderful. Everybody's jumping on board, but at the same time, just you have to be very aware that it's very dynamic, and you have to, you have to shake and bake a little bit. You can't just leave it as is, and you can't just, approach it in a very cold manner or in a very salesy or pitchy manner, because there's a lot of etiquette involved. And if you don't have the time to do it, then I really highly recommend that you either get a virtual assistant or a social media specialist to help you out. If you don't have the money for that, then you can just devote half an hour, even an hour a day, rather than just taking 3-4 minutes and automating all your updates on Twitter or on Facebook. Just taking a few minutes and participating and taking interest in what your fans and friends and followers are saying can really help a great deal in establishing a really solid presence that will enable you to do business long term, which is the point. Tip number 2 would be, I highly recommend that you keep your personal and business separate. That means Facebook, have a business page, have a personal page. Same thing with Twitter. If you want to tweet with friends and family, keep it separate from business. There are some people that are really good at balancing both, and there's some really successful social media gurus out there that can kind of mix it up, and they're really good at it. But for the most part, you want to keep it separate. I think infusing a little bit of fun or personal touches is very important, because again, you want to be real, you want to be genuine. So it's really important that you do that. But I mean, no one is really that interested about your family trip to the zoo. So I mean, posting up 100 pictures of your trip to the zoo or whatnot and your kids and your family is not something that's going to be really interesting to all of your followers and fans. If you have a really fun pic or a really funny pic with a specific animal at the zoo or whatnot, that would be a great thing to share. But keep it on point, keep it niche specific, or keep your communications in tune with what you're trying to accomplish and the messages you're trying to convey in terms of your business and how you can actually help others with what you're trying to do. And tip number 3 would be, and this is a common question, is how many social media networks should I be a part of? And this simple answer is as many as you can possibly handle. There's really no limit, because it's all about spreading a really wide web. Ash and I are really strong believers in spreading, casting a wider net every single week and every single month with everything that you do online, so that you can give yourself the biggest chance to reach as many people as possible. So again, as many networks as possible. Take your time though. Don't just jump right in. But if you're doing a bit of Facebook, you're doing a bit of Twitter, then definitely make sure you look into Google Buzz, you look into LinkedIn, StumbleUpon, Dig. There's hundreds and hundreds. I think there's something like 1,000 plus social networks in all kinds of languages, countries, and just making sure you set up a page and slowly start interacting with some of the major networks. And I think there's something like, I could be wrong, but something like 100 really solid social media networks. Then you simply can't go wrong. But start with just a few and move your way up, but there's really no limit. And again, if you can't handle everything, you might want to bring on someone that can. And even the person that's helping you with it should be genuine and be, committed to delivering the messages that you need to deliver and really connect with your audience. And I think that's about it. Those are the 3 tips that I would highly recommend if you're trying to get into social media marketing or try to use social media for your business. That's a good starting point. I mean, we're going to be talking so much about it in future videos and in articles that we have at Vishanasha. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Take care.